in your candidate statement, you mentioned that ensuring the planning for residential areas is appropriate is a priority for you. What do you think of the lack of height restrictions on development between Stud Road and Scoresby Road on Burwood Highway?
Well, the first point is housing requirements in Knox are changing. My understanding is that over the next 15 years, 80% of demand for housing will come from existing residents of Knox. Now, I'd be one of those. I've got a 4-bedroom home at home. I've got a 4-bedroom home. There's 2 of us that live in that home now. Both my kids have grown up and moved out. The next house that I'll be looking for will be something very different to the one that I've currently got. I think there are people who are, we've got more single parent families. We've got people who are moving out of an environment where they may been in a large home and having to require maybe just room for one person. Some of these apartments are actually providing for those people. And rather than actually send them to another suburb, I think it makes sense for us to have areas located within Knox, right, where some of that accommodation can be built and developed. So it makes sense for us to have some high rise, but it needs to be placed in the right places. And I think what Knox has done here looks to be on the right track. It's in areas where there's high levels of traffic, it's in areas where there's some form of public transport, and it's those busy parts of Knox that are actually taking that sort of construction. As long as we're making sensible decisions and we've got a well-planned approach to what needs to be where, I think we can have a good deal of diversity in the type of housing we need in this municipality, so people don't need to leave it. They can continue to live in it as their lifestyle changes.
So do you think like maintaining that sort of green leafy image of Knox is important?
I do, yeah, I do. We've got terrific trees and gardens, we've got fantastic parks. In this ward alone, we've got 3 or 4 extremely large parks, including a lake that I didn't know about until recently. I've lived in the area for 35 years. The Lakewood Estate has a lake in it, and people should get out and see those. They're terrific.